so in this video, I'm going to go over the homework from Monday night where you were supposed to enter in some of your questions into forms to kind of check for accuracy real quick. And I know there were some questions about what you got right and wrong. So I want to eliminate any confusion and make sure we have the right understanding for our quiz on Friday. So let's look at the first question I asked you. I asked you to submit list the transformations for question number 2. And here are all the different answers that happened here. Okay. Now, what is the correct answer? Okay, because only 9 of 30 of you answered this question correctly. So, in question number 2, yes, this is a parent function, but you were not listening to me when I said it's not a transformation. It is not. It's not a transformation. It's just letting us know where are we starting from. What else am I looking at? This is a transformation of right 1. And we have another transformation down 1. So for question number 2, you should have only said right 1 and down 1. 2 to the x is not a transformation. So in number 3, if we're checking our answers here, this is left 2, down 1. Here we have left 1, down 1. Here we have left 1, up 2. Again, those parent functions are not a transformation. It's letting us know what we started from. What does our graph originally looked like? From there, on your questionnaire here, you were to list the transformations for number 5, and notice most of us got these questions correct. Okay, and number 5, it's not a shrink of 1/2. And there's no, it's not right 1 because it's plus 1. So let's look at number 5. So I just detailed it. This right here, that's the parent function. It's not a shrink of 1/2. If it was, I'll rewrite this. If I had a shrink of 1/2, I would have a 1/2 out here. That's the shrink. This guy right here is still my parent function. So that has to be super out front of my equation for it to be a shrink. Again, it's not to the right 1 for the 2 of you who said that. Right 1 would be if I were subtracting, like in number 2. We then needed to write our transformations, or write an equation given the transformations. And I tried to type in as many different ways as y'all could have entered this. And it's just impossible for me to guess what you're going to do. There is a caret button on your computer screen, on your keyboard. That's the 6 button. So that's how you could have gotten the exponent. So I want you to check your equations so that you know that you typed this in correctly, because I can't possibly go through all of these all at one time. So let's look at how we write those transformations here. Where am I going? Okay. So we're going to write, we have a parent function of 3 to the x, y equals, and we're going to go to the left 2 and down 1. We're going to have a parent function of 3 to the x. We're going to go left 1 and up 2. Mix those colors up for me. We'll have y equals 4 to the x. And we're going up 2 and left 2. Now, what if I threw in the word reflection? What if I said to reflect? Remember, that's just the negative on the outside. That's a reflection. What if I added a 2 out front of this equation? That's a stretch. But having both of these skills in your toolbox will be super important for your quiz on Friday.